The Victorian government has banned inspections of occupied properties due to COVID-19. It escalates Prime Minister Scott Morrison's ban on open for inspections, which allowed agents to continue booking private inspections with prospective buyers and tenants. For more, I'm now joined by the President of the Real Estate Institute of Victoria, Leah Calnan. Leah, good afternoon. Thank you so much for your time. Firstly, what are your thoughts on the Victorian government's ban?
Look, it's certainly come to us as a bit of a surprise. We received notification on both Wednesday and Thursday of the changes relating to the restrictions that have been put in place for occupied premises.
What sort of an impact do you suspect that this will have on the industry, but also the current listings?
Oh, it's an enormous impact. The majority of agents will have 95% of their listings will be occupied, whether it be a vendor occupying the premises or a tenant. But it will have serious ramifications throughout the industry for the state of Victoria.
There has been this development of virtual inspections. Does that work for prospective buyers?
Look, there is the option of the virtual inspections, and we've seen many agents over the last 3 to 4 weeks really adjust their businesses and change and take on all the technology that's available. But I can't say that in the 25 years that I've been a real estate agent, I've never seen anyone purchase a property without physically seeing it. So the technology is there to assist, but there will still be the need for people to physically view the property.
Overall, since the new restrictions came in, what sort of an impact has this had as a whole on the real estate industry?
Agents are devastated. It came, basically unannounced. There has been very little government announcement around it. So unless you're a member of the Real Estate Institute of Victoria, you wouldn't know that these new bans have been implemented. And that's the most frustrating part. We support and look after, a large portion of the industry, but we don't look after all. So both consumers and non-members just won't be aware that potentially today they're out there and they're conducting business which is now prohibited.
If you're currently looking to sell your home, what kind of options are there? Because, you want to make it as attractive as you possibly can to a prospective buyer. But given the restrictions, what is the advice to people who are looking to sell?
Look, at the moment, we're hopeful that government will take on board the feedback, because we've been able to conduct private inspections using the social distancing rules, using the hygiene processes. Many agents up until Thursday, when they were conducting a private inspection, they would have their vendor go out and complete their 30 minutes of exercise or go and obtain their supplies. So we were working within those restrictions, and if those restrictions are still in place, the industry can still proceed. But if it stays as it is, then vendors just won't be able to sell their premises.
In terms of some of the smaller real estate agencies, what's been the feedback that you're getting? Are a number of them having to close their own doors and let go of staff for the time being?
Yeah, absolutely. So this will be the ramifications will be around the standing down of staff, particularly in the sales area. Property managers will continue, but I'm very concerned about not only the financial impact on business owners, but the financial contribution that the real estate industry makes to the state government. We sit at somewhere around 48% of our the income that comes through to the government around stamp duty and land tax and all the other taxes we pay, and also the mental health aspect. We provide shelter for consumers, and I think that seems to have been forgotten in this announcement.